Okay, this is really random, but I'm reading this book on chakras. I've had it ever since high school. It's called Wheels of Life. I'll get it in the shop, actually, so you can purchase there as well. But I want to read something. Chakra maintenance is really, really important too. And I take the time to explain it ongoing because the better you understand how your chakras work for you and can align yourself to maintaining them, having good spiritual hygiene, you end up creating not an easy life, but a life with more ease, right? And every time I get to this part, I always go, I got to share this. So I'm going to do it right now. From the great spiral galaxies, thousands of light years across, to the billions of atoms swirling in a grain of sand, the universe is composed of spinning wheels of energy. Flowers, tree trunks, planets, and people. Each is made of tiny wheels turning inside, riding upon a great wheel of the Earth spinning in its orbit through space. A fundamental building block of nature, the wheel is the circle of life flowing through all aspects of existence. At the inner core of each one of us spin 7 wheel-like energy centers called chakras. Swirling intersections of vital life forces, each chakra reflects an aspect of consciousness essential to our lives. Together, the 7 chakras form a system for modeling that consciousness that enables us to better see ourselves in mind, body, behavior, and culture. This system is a valuable tool for personal and planetary growth. Chakras are centers of activity for the reception, assimilation, and transmission of life energies. All of our action and understanding arise from the return to points within ourselves. All our action and understanding arise from and return to points within ourselves. Our chakras, as core centers, form the coordinating network of our complicated mind-body system. From instinctual behavior to consciously planned strategies, from emotions to artistic creations, the chakras are the master programs that govern our lives, loves, learning, and illumination. Like a rainbow bridge, they form the connecting channel between mind and body, spirit and matter, past and future, heaven and earth. As we spin through the tumultuous times of our present era, the chakras are the gears that turn the spiral of evolution, drawing our attention toward the still untapped frontiers of consciousness and its infinite potential. Okay. The only thing that I really want to unpack from what I just read is the more complicated you make your journey, the harder it will be for you to feel that you are actually having some success, because it's like you're building in roadblocks, and it's subconscious stuff. And then we're dealing with free will, we're dealing with distraction. I like to simplify and take one's journey and reduce it to the smallest denominators, and for me, that brings us to chakras. It also takes me to living by the moon. That's a whole other topic. But when you truly understand that these 7 energy centers that basically go from base of your spine through the top of your head, that they actually have a connection to the very important pieces of your life, that is why you ought to pay attention. And it's just 7. I take one a week, if you haven't noticed by now. Every week, I take a chakra through the week and talk about it in many different ways and give you different ways that you can get closer to understanding how this chakra works in your body, how you can keep it cleansed, how you can keep the chi, the life force energy, freely flowing so that we don't have blockages, how to unblock, different tools, different practices. And I do this every week. Right this week we are on solar plexus chakra, I believe. Yeah. So I want to just, and I will continue to share this information because it's part of my practice. It's part of my what I give to help with this healing journey that any individual could have. It's part of my arsenal, and to really dig deep and understand yourself and what does it take for you to feel stable? What does it take for you to be able to control your emotions? What does it take for you to live from your heart center and just have this overflowing loving cup that you protect because you know your boundaries, and you're able to feed and give with the overflow. No one's dipping in your cup, so you're not depleted, right? You know how to speak your truth. You don't feel like you're not being heard. And you're not overthinking. You're not living out here as if it's just you against the world. You're using your intuition because divine guidance is something that is in your vocabulary and you're getting better at it. So the intuition gets better and better and better. You're connected to source energy, Christ consciousness, God source energy. You understand the connection, and every day you go deeper, and the knowledge, the awareness, consciousness, it just increases. And in short, you're elevating. All of these words that you'll hear online, but at the end of the day, it is so simple. You can focus on 7 things, which would be chakras, and learn about them. Integrate your learning into how you live, and you'll do it slowly. You'll take your time. There's no rush to the finish with this. This is your life. And if you ever need any assistance in doing that, you know to reach out to me. But I also offer spiritual alignment one-on-one sessions, and you can book those through the Healing Services tab at shopsublimejourney.com. And let's path the journey. Let's talk about your journey in particular, not broken down into anybody else's or any high level. No, we go deep on you. If that is something that you're feeling called to have that experience, then please do book. I will show up, you will show up, and we will make some progress and elevate. And over time, those who keep with the spiritual alignment sessions, I see literal, radical spiritual transformation. That's what I'm seeing, but that's what I'm all about. So that's what I'm going to feed you, right? Just different ways to unlearn and then relearn those things that are vital and important. We start with those 7 chakras. It's manageable, I promise you. And when you have questions, you ask me, right? Just ask. And you'll feel a part of a community that is all about helping each other live their very best lives. Hop over on Facebook. Even if you're not on Facebook, just download the app. Get over there. Hop on Facebook and join the Crystal Current Sublime Journey community and speak your truth there. There's your voice. There's a growing community of people that are getting stronger at speaking out and being heard. And I welcome you to join it. I'm going to stop this here, but the 7 chakra healing crystal set, the Sublime alignment one-on-one sessions, simply reading the content that I put on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, my website. There's all kinds of how-tos in there now. There's so much information that I'm putting out there, and it's all for you. It's all for this radical spiritual transformation journey that we all, are on at different levels, but you track it at your pace, and I'm here to guide and assist when needed. That is going to be enough for now. Thank you for listening, and make this a beautiful, changing day.